weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. It just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? We're here.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a first carry for their running back. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. 1st down and one shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming.
The pressure gets there.
goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, he finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
From the 43, here's 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Brooklyn, 1st down.
They'll look to throw. This is Hart down that right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulls. That is first touchdown this year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now, for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Bulls will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
36. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
their own 3-yard line.
The Bulls offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's a 16-yard line.
To the air now. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now third down and long.
Third and long. He'll drop to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's the punter now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. Good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. And nothing has come from these first two drives. Got a turnover on downs, followed by a punt last time they had it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
back to throw. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. We are through one. It's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They put Adams in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up. They bring the tight end in motion. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Bulls offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Brooklyn. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The extra point is good. And the Bulls move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Bengals offense ready to get back at it. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Number 80. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They put Adams in motion. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bulls offense getting set to get back to work. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 27-yard line.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
To go.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. That is catch number 60 for the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. They'll look to set up the screen here. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Hill look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. On comes the punter now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. He will come back out to the 20. The Bulls offense ready to get back at it. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37.
They'll look to throw yet again. He finds Austin with the grab. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to the air one more time. This one grabbed by Austin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll step, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown pull. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And here's the Cowboys wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. From there, we check out another big late season game. Playoff implications here. And it's the Jaguars quarterback. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Jaguars keep their playoff hopes alive. They move back to 500 at 7-7 with the win. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is the Commanders running back. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And as the weeks start to dwindle away here in the regular season, he's currently number 1 in the league in receptions. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Third down, they need 5. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He gets this complete, finding Adams. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Back to the air once more on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Bulls offense ready to take over once more. Hey, no surprise, this is a team that thrives when they move the ball through the air. And again, they have been sharp in this one. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Whoa! And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Inside the 10, it is caught, and he's going to be brought down. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood,
that is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Brooklyn. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Bulls will extend this third quarter lead.
Bulls 31, Bengals 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll run the sneak. Trying to fight. Maybe CB can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bulls offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Now, faking the give. To the right side here. Pass is crossed. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try the right side this time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Up the sideline. Past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Blues will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 7. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Bengals first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Bengals.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
They put Adams in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they start again sloppy in there.
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
The kicker on.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now a timeout for injury. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Now a give on the ground. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax.
And he will score. Touchdown, Bulls. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bulls will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now a give up the middle. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
15-yard line.
Second and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
He'll go right and find his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
He's got it at the 3s. And he's in. Touchdown, Brooklyn. His 12th touchdown of the year. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The PAT, up and good. And the Bulls add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Is the ball carrier. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 10. They put the tight end Hall in motion. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, and Adams has it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
They'll throw out of the gun, taking a shot downfield for Adams. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
And the Bengals first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 7. At the
2nd down, they need 7. They'll look to throw again. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And, boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff, running right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At the 20-yard line.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style.